Hello and welcome back to this week's edition of TMA from Engadget. My name is Matt Smith, each week taking you through the biggest, most interesting tech stories of the last 7 days or so. And unfortunately this week that's included an awful lot of Prime Day chat, and we will mention it, but there are other things to discuss. Let's discuss. Cast your mind back to that creepy, just got engaged to this one, portrait of former Apple design god Jony Ive and millionaire to billionaire, depending on the day, OpenAI boss Sam Altman. Well, that dynamic duo is still hard at work on OpenAI's first ever hardware. But there have already been some struggles, that's according to reports from the Financial Times. Some of those are apparently technical issues that could ultimately push the launch of the device later into 2026, if not beyond. One of those challenges is figuring out the AI assistant's voice and mannerisms, according to the Financial Times. The AI device is meant to be a friend who's a computer who isn't your weird AI girlfriend. That's according to the Financial Times' source. There are other key issues related to privacy and even the device's processing power, which is yet to be decided. And honestly, we still don't know much. Altman reportedly told some of his employees earlier this year that it could be pocket-sized, aware of its environment, and even lack a display. But hopefully it'll learn some lessons from Rabbit and Humane. Landing a little later than the rest of the Pixel 10 family, Google's new foldable is here, and it is also a beast, which probably isn't the first thing you want to hear about a new foldable. It is perceptibly thicker than its biggest rival, Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 7, yes I said Z, but avoiding the race for thickness gives Google's new foldable some advantages. The Pixel 10 Pro Fold has arguably the best cameras on any foldable, as well as impressive hardiness with a top dust resistance. And that gives you a little bit of peace of mind, I'd say. I mean, this thing is $1,800. There's more as well. There's a bigger battery compared to its predecessor, as well as Pixel Snap, which is Google's flavor of MagSafe. There's a lot of upgrades, to be honest, so make sure to check out our full review over at Engadget.com. Nintendo spent most of the week confusing its fans and tech bloggers with a teaser video on its Nintendo Today app. The Pixar-tinged animation focused on a baby playing with seemingly magical toys and pacifier. Dummy. But not much else, not much explanation or even hints as to what game or toy Nintendo was actually teasing. Fortunately, a few days later, Nintendo released a second version of the same animated short, but in this one, you can clearly see those Whittle Pikmin creatures. Yes, it was a Pikmin thing, and if you guessed that right, 10 gamer points to you. Now, is it a movie or a game? You can just taste the buyer's remorse in the air. What did you get? Another Kindle? Maybe a 4-pack of AirTags? A niche kitchen implement? Maybe a random cut-price drone? I have to ask. Any purchases you regret? Just tell me in the comments. I promise I won't tell your partner. It's a safe space. And that was the week. Thanks once again for watching along, liking and subscribing and doing all those things. We'll be back soon with yet another episode. So until then, have a fantastic weekend and hope to see you next time.